I'm just practicing for you, come and see how it tastes. As long as it is made by master, everything is delicious. It was so delicious. Master, how did you do it? I remember that you used to not touch Yanchun water with your 10 fingers, and you couldn't even recognize the seasonings. That was before. I learned how to cook early this morning, and I learned it for a long time. Master, please have some. Ranner, you are still holding my hand. Master, I was reckless. In fact, you can eat while holding hands. Ranner, I have a question to ask you. On that day, you would rather die than confess to me. What is it about me that attracts you? After all, I am indifferent most of the time, and my personality is old-fashioned, and I have long been known as a female devil. Because master looks good. Your face was lined with the morning glow, your lips contained broken jade, and there seemed to be a galaxy in your eyes. This disciple had never seen such a beautiful person. Is it because of this? Nothing else? Of course, there are other things. Apart from being beautiful, the master also has a great figure. The place where it should be fat is fat, and the place where it should be thin is thin. It can be called natural. Is your liking for me so superficial? Pink skulls, white bones and skins, even emperor-level powerhouses cannot live forever. When my appearance is gone, will you still treat me so well? Human beings are visual animals, so what attracts me, master, is naturally the appearance. But if you want to ask the disciples what I like the most about the master, disciples like the seriousness of the master when he annotates the lessons, the calmness of the master when he listens to the music, the cuteness of the master when you eats candy, and the cuteness of the master when you is stubborn. In the eyes of the disciples, master is both reliable and gentle, sassy and cute, and is the most beautiful scenery in the world. Do I really have so many advantages? Of course, the most important point. What is it? Master's hands are so soft. You are too bad. I ignore you. By the way, I have another question. Now that we have established a relationship, why do you still call me Ranner? This problem has been bothering me for a long time. After all, it has been called for 10 years, and the disciple can't change it for a while. And don't you think calling by the first name is more exciting? Stimulate your sister. You. How about I call you Yenner from now on? You're the first to call me that. Yenner, I've already changed my addressing to you, so you have to change it too. You can call me Mr. Xiang from now on. No, this seat can't say it. This is too shameful. Okay, then I'll wait and see when master can say it. I have seen the master. I have seen the sun. It's still early now, the holy sun must cultivate now. But what is he doing at Rakshasa Peak? Ranner has been busy practicing recently, and has made great progress. I was worried that his foundation was not stable, so I asked him to come over to rest. Busy with cultivation? Master is afraid to laugh at me to death. With the existence of Duotian Gong, I almost fell asleep every day. However, it took a lot of thought to fall in love. Well, I haven't seen you for 2 days. And the holy sun is already in the late stage of Jindan? The last time I saw you was in the mid-stage golden core, and the speed of your cultivation is astonishing. Maybe it was just a coincidence. He just became a golden core at the age of 17, but he entered the later stage in a year and a half. This kind of talent is truly terrifying. They are all well cultivated by master. Alright, elder son, if you continue to boast, Ranner will be gone. Now tell me, why are you here looking for me? The sect trial is about to start. I wonder which disciple will take the lead this time. The elders of each peak are all concerned about it. Every 3 years, Yuluo Hall will arrange new disciples to go down the mountain for trials, mainly to enter the 100,000 mountains to explore and complete the tasks assigned by the sect. For each experience, a senior brother will be arranged to lead the team. Master, who do you think is more appropriate to send this time? Elder son already seemed to have made the arrangements. It's a good time to go down the mountain and break the engagement. Elder son, let me join. Ranner, why are you interested in this kind of thing? Holy son, your status is noble. It is better to concentrate on cultivation. You don't need to worry about such chores. It doesn't matter, I just find out to get some air and adjust my state. Besides, in the 10 years since joining the sect, I have never participated in a trial. As a holy son, you must do something for the sect, right? Master. Well, you ignore me? So cute. Hey, you scoundrel. How can you say anything? Yenner, can't you feel my sincerity? Stop it. Tell the truth. Why you suddenly want to lead the team down the mountain? You were not so diligent before. To tell the truth, I was homesick. I have practiced for more than 10 years, and the number of times I go home is very small. If I want to take this opportunity to go back, Master will not blame me, right? Ranner, it's my fault that I blamed you. I thought you wanted to avoid me. Master really trusts me unconditionally, but I lie to him again and again, which always feels bad. The trial cycle will take more than a month, plus going home, I won't see you for a long time. The disciple will definitely come back as soon as possible, and is looking forward to the second date with Master. You have a good idea. Yenner, before I leave, can you grant me a small wish? Call me Mr. Xiang. It seems that this little wish of this disciple is not going to come true. If I call you like this, will you be able to come back sooner? Your husband, what did you say? No, it's too shameful. My master is so sweet. Ascension Assembly. All major families will send their best juniors to come here to test their talent, in order to gain a chance to join the immortal sect. Now the disciples of the Xiao family will test their talents on stage. Xiao Feng, inferior talent. Xiao San, mid-grade talent. Xiao Yun, inferior talent. Why is it you again? A good-for-nothing who has lost all his cultivation, just came here to join in the fun. Alright, let's go. Don't waste my time. How so? What went wrong? It's really a pity that the famous Fairy Qing has been reduced to such a state. I heard that Xiao Qingge lost all his cultivation half a month ago and was expelled from the Shinto palace. This Xiao Qingge was detected as a super talent when he was a child. Although he is not as good as Li Ran, it is also rare in 100 years. Xiao Qingge was so proud when he was accepted as a direct disciple by the Shinto palace. How embarrassing. I practiced Qi at the age of 10, established the foundation at the age of 15, and reached the threshold of the golden core at the age of 18. The speed of practice is only lower than that of Li Ran, who is known as the reincarnation of the great emperor. With super talent and my good looks, everyone calls me Fairy Qing. If there is no accident, I will become a strong one and lead the Xiao family to rise. However, just half a month ago, I suddenly lost all my cultivation, and 10 years of hard work came to naught, and even my super great talent that I was proud of was gone. Li Ran's cousin, Li Shang, a disciple of the inner sect. You still have the courage to come here. Although Shindao Palace has released the news, your Xiao family has never admitted it. Now that you come to this Ascension to Immortals conference, aren't you telling the world, are you already a useless person? Let me go. Still pretending to be cold with me? Do you still think that you are that lofty Qing fairy? How many resources the Xiao family took in for you, and you became a waste? Wouldn't the Xiao family suffer a lot? Losing your cultivation base and being expelled from the sect is fine, but your Xiao family is overreaching, and you still want to marry my Li family? Without an ancestor sitting in town, you want to marry into my Li family just because you are a mortal? It's ridiculous. As far as I know, the matter of retiring the engagement is a foregone conclusion, so take care of yourself, and what value is there? Seeing how good looking you are, why don't you be a cauldron for me, and I will keep you safe. Get out. Just because you are a useless person, it is your luck that I can fall in love with you. As long as the marriage contract is not withdrawn, I will be Li Ran's fiancé for a day. What you just said, if it reaches his ear, have you thought about it? Li Ran? Who are you scaring? That's right, I lost my cultivation and became a mortal. But some people, even if they can cultivate, are still trash who can never lift their heads up. Compared with Li Ran, what are you? Xiao Qingge, when the Li family retires, I will make you pay the price. You shouldn't have gone to the Ascension Fair, this will only make things worse. Since the ancestor passed away, the Xiao family has been like a candle in the wind. There are tigers and wolves around Wuyang City. I am only worried that I will not be able to protect you. The Shinto Palace has already released the news. This matter cannot be hidden and I want to try again. In fact, it is not impossible. If we can get the support of the Li family, everything will turn around. All. Dad, don't mention this matter again. Leaving aside the fact that we are far apart now, Li Ran is the holy son of Yuluo Temple, and the sect has a prohibition on marriage and love. Even if he does not withdraw the engagement, this engagement is still in name only. The dojo of the main peak of Yuluo Temple. I heard that the Shirwan Dashin is super terrifying. Occupied by countless monsters, it is a forbidden place for the human race. I don't know which brother is leading the team this time. I hope he is a handsome guy, so that the mood of the trial will be good. It's so annoying, it's been more than a month since I went out, and I haven't seen the Holy Sun during this time. Alas, I am planning to make plum cakes for Lord Shengzi, so I can only talk about it when I get back. It's Lord Sun. I am the team leader of this sect training, and my task is to ensure your safety. As for the others, missing an arm or a broken leg has nothing to do with me, you can take care of yourself. My only request to you is to survive. Half an hour later, the teleportation formation will gather, and those who arrive late will lose their qualifications immediately. Son, I will work hard. How lucky. This time, the leader of our trial team turned out to be the Holy Sun. Ah-Chin, I'll be back in a while, don't be sullen. When Ah-Chin thought that he would not see the sun for several days, he felt uncomfortable. Well, it's not that I won't be back. During this period of time, you have to practice hard and don't be lazy. Ah-Chin is already in the middle stage of Qi training. According to the Xuanji Guangming Jing, as long as the foundation is established successfully, he can double cultivate with Master Xingzi. Ah-Chin is looking forward to it. Apart from double cultivation with me, can you have other pursuits? Ah-Chin have none. Son, this is what the master asked me to hand over to you. What will master tell me? I am going to go to southern Xinjiang. I have important matters to deal with, so I can't see you off in person. Pay attention to safety, come back early. When the time comes, I will give you a surprise. Boys who are away from home must learn to protect themselves, and they are not allowed to mess with flowers, or this seat will ignore you. Master is too sweet. What should I do? Who can bear this? I'm going to get diabetes. There are many scenes in Yu Luo's mind. Watch your back. Sharp-toothed tiger. Late stage of training. How many sharp-toothed tigers are there? Why do I feel that I can't finish killing? Junior sister is good. Not good. Am I going to die? Let's stop here. Well done, my lord son. Everyone checks their injuries, rests some on the spot. We are leaving in half an hour. Holy Sun is really amazing. Sun is so handsome. How did the Holy Sun do it? All the sharp-toothed tigers died in an instant. The Holy Sun is not as cold as the rumors say. Just to show off. Why wait until the last moment to act? If the Holy Sun could get rid of the monsters earlier, we wouldn't be hurt.